you an invite to make money.
All right, we going live, y'all. Whether you like it or not, we going live right now.
Can y'all hear me?
And it's on.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right,
Greetings,
so
everyone.
welcome everybody.
Welcome to Krypto
Yes.
Kidz.
Yes. So I hope that everybody understands that this is an amazing evening that we're having together, just learning how blockchain and cryptocurrency and gaming come together. All right. Going live, y'all. All right, here we go. We got everything. We got everything on here. So we are live, and I want to present amazing hosts and our guests, Miss Chocolate Gold Bay, Daoud L in the house, making it happen. So your hosts are here to handle you, and I'm here to take care of the room if you need anything. Have fun, my crypto kids.
Yes, thank you. Sister Ruby, do you have our expectations to play for us before we get started? Welcome to Krypto Kidz, everyone.
Thank you.
Hello. Glad to see y'all be here.
To put together, but we can make it happen.
Glad to see you too, Sister Karen. Thank you.
Gonna need a little assistance. That's why we got teammates.
Yes, right. Yeah.
Mr. Thomas,
we just want to get the expectations set.
If I can get this share, I will do it right now.
Thank you, Gold Banker. I know you're working on it.
All right. Screen one.
Please note, this is a recorded workshop and your consent and participation is needed. The recording will not be shared with the public unless otherwise stated, in which you will be informed and your consent required. The recording is for our own personal development and record. If you have not already done so, please help us keep our records of attendance by sending your email address in the chat to the host directly. You can use any email you like, however, a Gmail will be required to sync to our Pennies to Gold calendar or receive worksheets. Most importantly, P2G Networks is an educational and networking platform. We are not financial advisors. We are a network of individuals who took an interest in the industry of money, then took that knowledge and came together to put it into practice for ourselves, and since we believe, each one, teach one, we educate on and share what we have found. The education is free. Your participation in any platform or business opportunity that we share is optional. Finally, remember to always practice courtesy in this space. Please mute your mics while others are demonstrating or speaking. Raise your hand to interrupt if you have a question, by clicking on the reactions button in your control panel or by typing your questions in the chat, and your questions and concerns will be answered as soon as possible. Now that we have set the proper expectations, please locate your reactions button and give me a thumbs up to show that you acknowledge and agree.
All right, thank you, everyone. I see there's more people still coming in the room. Again, welcome to Krypto Kidz. I'm excited to be here for family night. We're going to talk about the basics again of crypto and blockchain technology, but then we're going to get into a new coin and a crypto game, and I'm so excited about it because we're actually going to be playing this live on our website launch on the 16th. All right, so before we get into that though, let's answer the question that everybody wants to know coming into the crypto space. What is cryptocurrency? What is Bitcoin? Y'all ready?
It's digital currency. It's code.
That's right, it's code or software. But of course, we have a video that will give it to you plain and simple exactly what cryptocurrency is and how it works.
What's up, guys? It's the Bitcoin Kids, and today it has been 3 whole years from when we uploaded our first video, What is Bitcoin? And by far our most watched video of all time. So we decided we are going to do an updated video about what Bitcoin is, because lots of things have changed and lots of things have happened since then. And also, Kea,
I got braces. 'Cause I love your smile.
so right before we start, we're gonna watch our video and we're gonna do a quick reaction. But before that, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and let's get into it. What's up, y'all? It's the Crypto Kid, and my channel is about teaching kids about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies and helping them understand it. First question: what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin and any other type of cryptocurrencies is digital money. This right here is a dollar bill. Yep, this is definitely a $1 bill. This is also money. This is silver. Silver. If I want to buy something, I could use it to exchange it for something else. Because you and me believe the story that this dollar bill is worth something. Bitcoin is one of the coolest stories about money, because instead of paper money or metal, we can use digital money or code. Isn't that cool? Let's use an example. Say you want to buy something from the store. I could use paper money. Let's say my sister has a book I want to buy for $1. Can I have that book, please? There you go. Thank you.
I kissed him,
Now can I
Mommy.
have a receipt?
Yep, here you go.
We have just completed a transaction. She got my dollar and I got my book and a receipt. But instead of having people and a receipt, Bitcoin is exchanged over the internet. And instead of only me and my sister getting a receipt, everyone can get a receipt. This is called a blockchain. Blockchain. In the future, we won't need paper or metal anymore. We can just use code, or to be more specific, we can use Bitcoin. It's awesome because it's faster, safer, cheaper, and easier.
A few moments later.
Now I'm going to send my sister a Bitcoin instead of paper money. I have a digital wallet and she has a digital wallet. And that's where we store our money.
Camera.
You open the app. Now I'm going to send my sister a Bitcoin.
Thank you.
Ooh, wait, where's my book? Now smash the like button and the subscribe button in the link down below. My next video will be about the blockchain. Later, guys.
Woo! Game over.
Woo!
Siren in the background. So that was our little reaction of What is Bitcoin video.
Now let's get on to what has happened since then. So we just watched the video and we have lots of things to say about it. So first of all,
You were so tiny.
but you sound so like
Cookie. I didn't down like
So
that.
basically, there's so many things that were so like trash in the intro. Like one time my shirt was literally just backwards and I was just speaking.
And the thing I've noticed about the video is that Bitcoin has changed like a lot.
Like Bitcoin is now like so much bigger than it was 3 years ago. And how did 37,000 people watch this? That's just the question I have right now.
I was trying to learn cryptocurrency from a child.
How would 37,000 people watch this one video and click on it?
Wow, I got 500 likes.
And 500 likes, wow. Another thing that I have to say about it is my voice is just, what's up, yo? It's the Krypto Coin Kid.
That's cringe right there.
So that was our first ever video on Bitcoin, coin as digital money. It was faster, cheaper, easier to use. But there's this really cool feature that Bitcoin now has that's happening. Bitcoin is becoming a store of value, just like gold.
And silver.
So what that means is gold and silver, they have a steady value. They just sort of stay the same throughout time. Unlike the dollar bill, which is going down, Bitcoin is now becoming like that. It just stays in value. And lots of people invest their money into that so they can just keep their money where it is.
Check this out.
And as the price increases over a number of years and the volatility decreases, which is certainly our expectation, it's going to be better for a method of exchange. But in the meantime, it's a great store of value.
I'll say the same thing I said 6 years ago when it was at 80 bucks a coin, which is it is the single best hedge against the traditional financial infrastructure. Whether you support fiscal and monetary policy or not, it doesn't matter. This is the schmuck insurance you have under your mattress.
This is a currency that people are starting to gravitate to as a store of value.
How can we preserve the value of this of our money, right? So MicroStrategy buys $250 million in Bitcoin, calling the crypto superior to cash.
All of this is really driven by Square CEO Jack Dorsey, who of course also runs Twitter and is one of the most well-known Bitcoin advocates. Dorsey has predicted it'll become the world's single currency, as he calls it, and the currency of the internet.
Paul Tudor Jones reportedly buying Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation. Jones comparing the cryptocurrency to the gold trade back in the 1970s, calling it the fastest horse in this environment.
Bitcoin today is like gold was in 1971. And so for those who are very young, in 1971, gold was $35. And with the next few years, gold ran up to $850.
To understand this more, let's go back into the olden days.
When everything was physical. Everything you've ever loved is physical. Music, toys, video games. Everything was physical you could touch. But ever since then, it just accelerated and everything is just
digitalized.
So, like, your money is digitized. Like, now it's digitized. Like, everything is digitized now. So, digitized. So, like, your meetings, and ever since coronavirus happened, or COVID-19, it's just accelerated that. There's more online school, online meetings, online everything. And that just all happened from the internet age and when the internet was created and the computers. And it's just gonna keep going up from then. Even like games, they used to be physical, then they became like Nintendo, like that. But now they're becoming like a community.
Like a world.
A whole world in your game. You can literally like travel infinite worlds.
It's like you're going into like a different world, like a realm.
Like your own community. Like you could have different friends from your real life friends.
Now Bitcoin has done it with money.
It's now become just a digital gold. It's as real as the pictures on your phone. It's as real as the games on your phone. Bitcoin has basically just become real hard money. Hard, as real as it can be, sound money.
That you can depend on.
Digitized. So you may be wondering, didn't we already have digital money? Well, here's the thing. Anyone can make monopoly money digital. It doesn't mean it's money you can trust, and that's why Bitcoin is hard money.
Safety analysts said that Bitcoin is the what? Safety and analyst said that Bitcoin is the hardest money that was ever invented.
Bitcoin is like financial gunpowder. It's the safest way of sending money halfway around the world, the most secure way, and it's the hardest money that we've ever invented. So it's not something that is, whether we should or want to, or whether people, we try to win people over. And this is why my book is not marketing for Bitcoin, because I don't think marketing for Bitcoin matters. At the end of the day, this is economic reality. The harder money will win.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember when I met the guy. Yeah, we're best friends. We are.
Yeah, not really.
Let it go, brr. So there's this meme where it's called money printer go brr. And it basically means the USA will keep printing money, but it'll just make the money that already exists less valuable. And there's not infinite money, so this is why it's a very funny meme. And we'll play it right now.
It's just like, it's gonna go.
Is the Fed just going to print money?
That's literally what Congress has told us to do. There's enough cash in the financial system, and there's an infinite amount of cash at the Federal Reserve, No, you can't just print more money.
I saved the economy.
We're trillions of dollars in debt. The debt to GDP ratio is out of control. Who's going to pay for it?
Haha. Money printer go boom.
He's just spraying it all over everywhere. It doesn't make sense when they say there's infinite money, because there's these rare items on Roblox, but if you made 1 million of them, they won't be rare anymore because everyone would have them. So it's just like, what's the point where it just doesn't become rare anymore? So like, nothing is infinite. You can't just make infinite money. It'll just stay the same value. It'll always go down in value the more you print it in. So it just doesn't make sense when
Because
they
you just
say,
like keep copy and paste. Like nothing will like be in value anymore.
like that's the point of having a limited amount, is because it makes it rare and people like value it. So I went to Bitcoin Solutions and I saw the Zimbabwe and the Venezuelan dollar, and they just printed so much of it and made $100 trillion bill, and it just overvalued it and it just became worthless. And now that like $100 trillion bill could barely like even buy bread.
Really?
So it just went worthless because they printed so much of it and they made more money.
It literally became something and then it became nothing. So the most important thing about this video is, how do we get some Bitcoin?
That was the #1 thing that anyone asks on our channel. When we live streamed the Bitcoin halvening, everyone was asking us, how do I get some Bitcoin? How do I do this? Oh, we got 4 tips. So first of all, don't ask your parents to pay you in cash. Ask them to pay you in Bitcoin.
Over 2,000.
No.
What was it? Number 2, you're gonna learn how to get some Bitcoin using apps and games.
More on that in the future videos, just stay tuned. Number 3, don't waste your money on toys, video games, food. Not food. No, you still need to eat. Don't waste it on like clothes, toys, video games, because just invest it in Bitcoin, because if you make more money with that, you can still have enough to get the stuff that you wanted, plus some extra. You can reinvest and make more. Number 4 is just get simple stuff. Just get the stuff that you need in life. You don't
Not that you want.
You don't need to get the fanciest new iPhone. You don't need to get the fanciest new clothes, and you don't need to be peer pressured by your friends. It doesn't matter what they think. Just start investing and just make more money, and you don't need all of that other stuff. And those are our 4 tips on how you can also grow your Bitcoin and also get some.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Yes, I hope that y'all enjoyed that. I do every time. Is there any questions about what Bitcoin or cryptocurrency is? Okay, well, let me ask a question. How many of you have faith in your dollar?
That are really partial. I know I can still spend it.
You can still spend it, right? Right, exactly. And the reason that you can still spend it is because it is something that people still have faith in, even though, you know, us that know about what's happening with the dollar, we don't have as much faith in it, but people still have faith in that dollar, right?
Yes.
And so whenever you have something that people have faith in or they see value in, it is valuable, right?
Exactly.
So cryptocurrency is not actually money. It is code or software that has a value attached to it. And because we believe in that software, that code, it has the value that it does. Right now, there is over 130 million users of Bitcoin. And that is another, yes, and that is another reason why it has become a store of value, because more people have faith in Bitcoin than they do the dollar. I see, baby. I see. And so it has become a digital gold, something that we can have faith that if we put our money into it, it will hold, right? But the cryptocurrency space, or this space that we are in, is so much bigger than Bitcoin, right? It's even bigger than, yes, it's even bigger than cryptocurrency. It is the technology behind it. Now, what is the technology behind it that makes it work?
Blockchain.
That's right, that blockchain. In the blockchain,
genius.
Yes, the blockchain is this amazing technology that not only cryptocurrency moves on, but different applications, games. And literally, the blockchain has become this limitless thing that any industry, any company, any family can take part in some way or form, right? So let's talk about that technology. And as a matter of fact, we got a short video that will explain the blockchain, plain and simple.
So you heard about blockchain, you got on the internet, you read a few articles or watched a few videos to figure out how it works, and now that you understand that, you're still confused. How can this technology be used in the real world? Well, let's take a look at a few examples, but before we do that, let's quickly recap what a blockchain is. In simple terms, it's a distributed database that everyone can get a copy of. Every person with a copy can add new records to this database, but they cannot change any record that's already in there. This property makes blockchains great to record data in a transparent way because everyone gets to see what's in it. So how can it be used? Well, in this video, I'll give you 9 examples. Let's start with the most obvious and most popular application of blockchains, and that is cryptocurrencies. When Bitcoin launched in 2008, it allowed people to directly transact with one another without having to trust third parties like banks. Since then, over 1,600 different cryptocurrencies have been created. But let's look beyond cryptocurrencies. Let's look at how blockchain technology can be used in cars, for example. Ever heard of odometer fraud? By tampering with the odometer, someone can make a car appear to be newer and less worn out, resulting in customers paying more than what the car is actually worth. The government tries to counter this by collecting the mileage of cars when they get a safety inspection. That's not enough. So instead, we could replace regular odometers with smart ones that are connected to the internet and frequently write the car's mileage to a blockchain. This would create a secure and digital certificate for each car. And because we use a blockchain, no one can tamper with the data and everyone can look up a vehicle's history. In fact, this is already being developed by Bosch's IoT lab, and they are currently testing it on a fleet of 100 cars in Germany and Switzerland. So blockchains are great at keeping track of things over time. So besides odometers, you can also keep track of things like intellectual property or patents, or it can even function as a notary. See, a notary is someone who can confirm and verify signatures on a legal document. But we can just as well use a blockchain for that. The online website stamp.io allows you to add documents to the Bitcoin or Ethereum blockchain. Once added, you can always prove that you created a document at a certain point in time, much like a notary, although right now blockchains aren't on the same level as notaries in a legal perspective. Another interesting application is digital voting. Right now, voting happens either on paper or on special computers that are running proprietary software. Voting on paper costs a lot of money, and electronic voting has security issues. In recent years, we've even seen countries move away from digital voting and adopting paper again because they fear that electronic voting can be tampered with and influenced by hackers. But instead of paper, we could use blockchains to cast and store votes. Such a system would be very transparent, as everyone could verify the voting count for themselves, and it would make tampering with it very difficult. The Swiss company Agora is already working on such a system, and it's going to be completely open source. But there are many challenges. First, you have to be able to identify voters without compromising their privacy. Secondly, if you allow people to vote with their own computers or phones, you have to take into account that those might be infected with malware designed to tamper with the voting process. And a final example, a system like this also has to be able to withstand denial of service attacks, because that could render the whole thing unusable. Definitely a tough nut to crack, but if it becomes reality, it could make for a more transparent and practical voting system. Let's move to yet another example, the food industry. They could use blockchain technologies to track their food products from the moment they are harvested or made to when they end up in the hands of customers. See, every year almost 500,000 people die because of foodborne diseases, and that's partly because it takes too long to isolate the food that is causing harm. Blockchains could help us to create a digital certificate for each piece of food, proving where it came from and where it has been. So if a contamination is detected, we can trace it back to its roots and instantly notify other people who bought the same batch of the bad food. Walmart and IBM are currently working on such a system. It allowed them to trace the origin of a box of mangoes in just 2 seconds compared to days or even weeks with a traditional system. A system like this could be applied to other industries as well. We could use it to track regular products and battle counterfeit goods by allowing anyone to verify whether or not the product comes from the manufacturer you think it does. Another idea would be to track packages and shipments by using blockchain. That is something that IBM and container shipping giant Maersk are working on, a decentralized ledger to help with making global trade of goods a lot more efficient. Alright, so far we've looked at ways blockchain can be used to keep track of information and verify its integrity. But blockchains can be even more powerful when we add smart contracts to them. These contracts are tiny computer programs that live on the blockchain and can perform actions when certain conditions are met. Insurance companies could use smart contracts to validate claims and calculate a payout. Or they could allow us to only pay for car insurance when we're driving, for instance. But it goes even further. With smart contracts, we can secure our own data on a blockchain. They could, for instance, allow us to store our medical records on a blockchain and only allow doctors to access them when we approve it with a digital signature. In the same fashion, you could store your personal identity on there and choose what data you want to reveal. Ordering alcohol in a bar, for instance, only requires you to prove that you're over the legal drinking age. And with smart contracts, you can deliver that proof without revealing anything else. Or think about collecting royalties for artists. A future streaming service could set up 2 smart contracts, one where users send a monthly subscription to, and one that keeps track of what the user has listened to. At the end of each month, the smart contract then automatically distributes this money to artists, based on how many times their songs have been listened to. So as you can see, blockchain technology can be used in so many different ways. This video is just a brief overview of how they can be used, and it's by no means a complete list of all the applications. That would make for a very long video, as there is so much going on in this space. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite application of blockchain technology is.
All right, so as we saw, and as I stated earlier, the blockchain can be utilized in any industry, right? What are some of your favorite applications?
The crypto bytes.
What was that?
Crypto bytes, and also swapping. Popping coins.
Okay. Okay, are you referring to crop bites?
Yes.
Yes, okay, all right. Yes, the NFT gaming sector is amazing.
Smart contracts.
Smart contracts, yes. Anyone else want to share theirs?
How about just basic record keeping? I mean, because I was actually looking at there are companies that actually are putting, you know, if you look at Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, they're all managing your data via the blockchain. They're not doing that manually entering it.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Right, also, because privacy really is the new order. You know, we've seen so much hacking and so many identity thefts on the rise. So privacy is definitely one of the great things about the blockchain. It keeps your information secure. And like they were saying in the video, you can even pick and choose what information you allow ones to see. Any other applications?
NFTs.
Yes, NFT, non-fungible token. Those are amazing because they literally give you a way to turn anything that is in the physical world into a digital asset.
Earlier today on Clever, they had a live stream. I missed the first part of it, but they were talking about NFTs and how you're going to be able to do them and collect different coins, not like Litecoin and BNB. You can choose different coins, but I missed most of it, so I didn't get the gist of it.
Yes, well, I'm guessing that all the coins that are really, you know, have an ecosystem behind them will eventually bring the NFT space into, you know, their ecosystem because it's an amazing thing. Like I said, any physical, you can make a digital asset. And that includes your intellectual part. Yes, indeed. Awesome. So we talked about Bitcoin and the blockchain. And that last video even went into smart contracts, these programs that are written on the blockchain that automatically carry themselves out, right? And that's the same with NFT gaming or crypto gaming. It's on the blockchain, it automatically carries itself out, right? So we've been exploring a new NFT game called Splinterland. But before we actually get into Splinterland, we are going to talk about the coin inside Splinterland because it is not Bitcoin. It's actually a different cryptocurrency that is used in the game and that has, we were looking at the chart earlier, it has had a nice return, especially since the beginning of this, but it's no way at its all-time high right now. And now is a good time to get into it. So let's go ahead and talk about the coin. We actually have a video about it.
You asked me about it. Splinter charts, SPS. You asked me in the comments, on Telegram, on Twitter, and I got a lot of DMs about it. Not a lot, but at least 2-3 today, because it's hot. It went up a lot, and I'm here to talk about it. The volume is what I'm impressed by. 84 mil volume, 200% increase, 80 cents. We just passed that 94% increase in the volume. Is more than market cap apparently. But not really, because the market cap should be 159 mil, but it's still really good. And we'll talk about it today. It's basically a competitor to Zoo, and I'll tell you why I actually prefer Zoo, because it's, well, the short story is 200 times cheaper, and a 10x is super easy, right? We just gotta get to 8 mil market cap. But I also like this token. But before we start, keep in mind that the video is no financial advice. I'm a random dude on the internet. Like, share, subscribe. I'm sponsored by Bybit. If so, if you want to get the highest leverage, lowest fees, if you're an experienced investor, check the link in the description down below for that and to claim a bonus. So Splinter Charts is definitely on a uptrend right now. It's not, you're not getting it at a huge discount. It's a discount from the top, but it is definitely on an uptrend. It's really easy to see. I don't really I probably don't even have to draw it for you, but here it is. Even if we drop, like swing traders will probably pick up these areas right here, because we'll still be in an uptrend. A very important thing, after we broke an all-time high and got a breakout pattern right here, because of it, is to keep being able to oops, sorry, I just clicked on this, is to keep being able to break all-time highs. What am I doing? Out and age. So we had a breakout pattern appear here, which served as a support area during the dip. And there was pretty much a 50% dip from the top. The issue when you have such a high top right here is now people are expecting to top that, but I don't think it's going to be that easy, right? Just doing this. Definitely the uptrend helps. Let's talk about, but yeah, if there's a dip, I would probably buy in. I'll let you know in my free Telegram group in the description down below. Here is how the website looks. Really good. It's a really good gameplay, and they actually explain how you do things. Other tokens don't. Like Zoo is super new. They have an explanation, but it's not. I mean, it's a 800k market cap token, right? It's literally a startup. They have a lot of things explained because they're 150 mil token. That's pretty normal. 4 rarities, 7 stars, 7 factions, 46 abilities, 283 cards. I actually might do a video on how to play the game if you want to, maybe even a progress report. Let me know. Just let me know in the comment section down below if there are not.
Okay, so that was a little bit about the coin. Has anybody in the room played Splinterland?
I played it with the cards that they give you, the sample deck. I played it a few times. Really well. The game is really well managed. You know, you don't really. All you have to do is learn the cards that you have in your deck, and you can build a deck that's actually a winning deck, and get paid for it.
All right, that's my favorite part, getting paid for it. Is anyone else had a chance to play?
Not yet. Going through setup.
Okay.
Anyway, so you gonna walk us through? Are we gonna walk through Splinterland today?
I've had a chance to play. It was fun.
Yes. You've actually won a game or two, haven't you, Mr. Karen?
Yes, I did. It was fun. It was, as a matter of fact, it was recorded. I'm inside a store, so I'm being a little lower. But it was recorded. It was the first time I was playing, and Miss Ruby was with me, and it was fun. It was fun.
Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yes, I like you said, the getting paid part is what's really exciting.
Got that. I got that.
Right, exactly.
I said I was gonna lock it.
Exactly. So let's go ahead. Let's open it up and let's look at it. So I'm excited. And while we're pulling that up, do not forget, we are still looking for people to sign up for that live play, that live gameplay for our website launch on the 16th. I'm very excited about it. So if you would like to sign up to come and play, make sure you get in touch with one of us. We're going to be having a form going out real soon for people to sign up. If you're on YouTube or something, you can sign up. We'll have a form for you. Anyone that's in the room, you just let me know and we'll get you signed up. All right, so here we are, Splinterland. How many of you ever played Pokemon?
I'm not allowed to date myself.
My son did. He still got a whole bunch of cards. He still got the cards.
Yes, my son still has cards too. Myself, I never really got into it, but I know a lot of my cousins and, you know, my younger cousins and their friends were really into it at one point in time. It's been around for a long time. But this game is sort of like Pokemon. But again, like we said, everything has gone digital. So instead of it being cards that you hold in your hand, they're now cards in the game on your computer screen or on your phone that you can play. And so let's go into the game. Click play now.
Okay, you want me to guys? How you doing?
Okay, there you go.
I'm sorry about that. I was trying to get the screens together. Would you like me to share a little bit about my game?
Yes, because I want to hear about those airdrops.
All righty. Something that I'm going to come back on camera. Y'all got to forgive me. I kind of look kind of funky. How you doing? How's everybody?
Fine. How are you?
All is well.
Excellent. Excellent. Are we ready to have fun learning how simple, what we would think is a simple card game, a kid's game, can end up being the best investment we ever made in time with our family, as well as time, as well as our own money in the platform. I'm excited. If anyone could actually get stock in the esports, who would do it? If you could
be right off the top.
I
would.
Stock.
I would.
Why?
You said why?
Yeah, why would you?
Oh, because the use case of the stock and what I'm investing in, what's behind what I'm paying for.
Right. So
Use
what are
case
you
of it.
paying for with esports?
Oh, all that they offer on their platform.
And that's a lot of gaming. That's a lot of video gaming. That's a lot of betting, sports games, stuff that, and it's not really a betting platform, but when you're on that platform, there are very similar odds. You can buy things. You can actually invest in stuff. You do have pools that you get involved in, and you can create finances. There's a heck of a lot of marketing. And when kids get into these games and they back the players of these games, esports creates platforms for large gameplay events in different places. Right now, a good friend of mine is at a game. He's at Comic-Con. And at Comic-Con, he has a huge setup for his gaming session. So he's playing games at Comic-Con. Okay, because there's a lot of this that came along. So platforms like that preceded this one and became multi-billion-dollar. So where kids would go and play games and sports on digital platforms and some kind of physical platforms, and they would create funding and win pools of money, and the best player out there would win. We now have the opportunity to have all players that win all games, create finances, and even a legacy. And everyone who owns the coins own almost like stock. So as this multi-trillion-dollar industry begins to take off, I remember the guy said he didn't get in from the video. He said he didn't get in low. He didn't get in the beginning. That's where the real money's made. This platform is just getting started, y'all. It's just getting started. I have cards that were 30 cents. I've had cards that were 40 cents. You guys are about to meet my cards. Like Miss Karen said, she had a lot of fun. She enjoyed herself, and I'm really glad she did, because she won her game, y'all. We put that strategy together and blew it out.
Yes, we did.
And this is what it's all about, creating the strategy to win the games you want to play in life. And that's what we're learning here with finance, using assets, actually using assets worth assets. Ain't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
It's wild.
Assets worth assets. Because when the coin in those cards go up, so does the card itself. Come on, let's get it popping. I'm so excited. I'm like, okay, we gotta get started. Okay, so this is my battle. This is my battle board. I've basically been through a few fights. This is last session. This is my battle log right here. As you can see, I won my last fight, but I've been getting my butt kicked all over the place. Woo! But
How can you tell which one you won?
Okay, so where it says versus and you see the red, you see who won. So the red, it was me. I lost. But you see the green, right?
Okay.
I got green.
Oh, it's pointing in your direction. Yes, like an arrow.
Exactly. It's like so bad. So when I have red on this, doesn't matter whether it's points, because the winner is what it points to, but the loser, of course, is just mean as red. And I don't even care, because there's more battles. And the more that I play, the better I get. And believe it or not, I decided to do this battle for no money. I was practicing. And I kicked butt with my cards, guys. New cards I just tried out. Used my strategy and I won. So let's see what happens when we learn to create small strategies that we can practice in a space that's willing to pay us for winning, just to learn how to play. All right. So
how much does it cost to play a battle?
Say it again.
How much does it cost for a battle normally?
Okay, the battles don't cost. You win the pot. You win small battles, and at the end of the month, they accrue your points and give you your coins right into your account.
That's wonderful.
And it's not even a month, because you can see it's at the end of the season, and the season tells you how many days. Y'all see this? Days, hours. You can get, I believe a season is about 12 days.
Mm-hmm.
And so every 12 days, that season counts down, and at the end of the season, whatever you won in all the games you played up to those 12 days, you'll get paid out right to your account up here. Dark crystals and SPS. Mm-hmm. So SPS, which Miss Chocolate was talking about, that is the splinter shards, which is the Splinterland coin, is right now worth $61. This is what I wanted to share with you all. It's on CoinGecko, and you can visit CoinGecko. Here we are. When you go to CoinGecko, make sure that at the very top, you see here in the search, you just type in SPS, that's the name or the abbreviation. Or if you like, you can type in Splinterland, because it'll put Splinterland and show you the coin right up there. And this is the page that'll pop out. All right, I think I might need to refresh because it's a little bit older. It has a few minutes on this because it was 61. Let's see if it gains some coins. See, the goal is to buy low, sell high, right, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
I like it. It's going in the right direction for me. It's going in the right direction. It's now 60. Works for me. And if it goes down a little more, I'm going to buy at what I see as the peak lowest for myself, so that I can gain some of those highs. Not telling anybody, giving anybody financial advice. This isn't that platform. What we do here is share with you what we are up to. Myself, I like the game and I like to own a piece of the growth of the game. That is how the coin gets its value and fluctuates, as there's buying and selling in this game of the coin, of the cards, everything that goes into the value of this platform. So let's get over to the game. I'll show you the first thing I did. When I came in the game, I didn't have something very specific. All right, so let me see. Oh, it's not here. It's because I already have it. And I hate to say it, but when you already got everything you need to set up, it disappears. You don't need to get that no more. All right, so these are boosters. I have a skin, but I didn't buy any boosters. At some point, you can put what's called dark crystals on the platform. This is what you call the in-game currency. When you're in the game, this will allow you to make purchases, but you cannot get in this game without a spell book. And that's not this one, but it looks like that one. It's a spell book. The spell book allows you to make purchases, sales, as well as play for money. Otherwise, you're allowed to play with what's called the sample cards, and they all work just as well. They have different levels to them. They can pose a challenge to anyone. You can win. As you can see, I did a game without, getting paid for it, a practice game. I won with my sample cards. Now, I did have a couple of cool cards I purchased in that rack because it can raise your actual power in your deck, like in Pokemon. Now let's keep an eye out on what kind of game this is. Well, let's go to the cards and take a look at these cards. All of the cards are elementals. This is an element game. And so you have fire, water, earth, life, death, dragon, and magic. Oh, neutral. What happened to magic? Uh-oh. Some cards do disappear. And actually, all of them have a certain magic card within. Some of them function in magic, and that's all elements. What element do you think this one is, y'all?
That's fire.
It'll burn you, honey. It will burn you. We move into water. And to start any game, you must have, what's the first thing you must have, Al?
A summoner.
A summoner. Remember, we talked about spell books because this is all about elements. And we talked about spell book. The spell book gives you power to actually do things with your monsters. That's what they're called. And each monster has powers. They do different things. They have different strike powers, strengths, the ability to stay alive longer. Some have the ability to strike from distances. Others are shields. They protect. Some give you extra life and some give you extra energy. They heal you. Okay. Some actually take your healing away. Some of these, every one of them has different values and different features. And when you tap on this little head here, you'll find it. This is a card that is called Weaken. Now, he reduces the health of all your enemies. Would you like that card on your side when you're fighting?
Yep.
Definitely.
That's like a win, y'all, right there. Let's see. Now, these guys, I love it because they come up from above. Has an increased chance of evading melee. That means he can avoid hits. It says, and range attacks from monsters who do not have flying abilities. So if that thing gets attacked by a monster that can't fly, because it can fly, it can also avoid those attacks as well. But it can then make an attack after it gets attacked.
Don't touch the goddamn buttons again, because I know you get them. Don't touch the buttons again.
I got him.
Thank you, man.
No problem. Hey, do it twice, y'all. We did it twice.
Oh, I wasn't even there.
Wasn't me.
It wasn't me. This one targets the last monster on the enemy's team instead of the first. So think about it. Y'all know how they be coming up, but from the back, trying to replenish the ranks. He goes after the guys in the back.
Which?
So we got a fire beetle. Beetle targets enemy monsters with range. So some monsters you can't use at the front. You got to use them from behind, the second level or back further, because they're your range monsters. I like that it says snipe. So if you got a sniper, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Come on now, that's his power. And that's why I like the bullseye, because it's like, yep, he got snipe power, y'all. That's how he strikes. This one has melee. Yeah, when I think of melee, I think of, some big, hard, you know how they have that, like the clown thing where you go to the amusement park and they got that big old, I guess it's a
mallet,
giant hammer, the mallet, where you hit that thing to go up.
Uh-huh.
That's what I think about when they say melee, like something about to come and knock you over the head. So I want him up front. Let's get it hard, knocking on the head. Perfect. Get him out the way. But be careful, because they got some little downsides too. Okay. It tells you about your card. I said, and the sad part about it, if you didn't buy that card, it will let you know you don't own it. But the beautiful part is you don't have to own it, because you get this card with the package as a sample. So you can play anyway. How'd you like, if you couldn't put, so just to let you know, to get your summoner's book is $10. You can pay in crypto or you can pay in cash. And once you have that in place, that is when you can start to build your finances in the game. I'm excited because it gives you power. The book itself gives you, it starts you off with power. And you need power in order to maintain yourself in the game. And that's a crucial part. I'll give you guys a chance to see my cards. I bought some cards that go along with these. So when we come here, these are playable cards, these elements. You can pick the element you want to see. Say I'm a element, we'll go to element, want to pick the water because that's my favorite. I'm a water sign. I'm an air sign, water carrier, Aquarius, y'all. So I like water. And I have these cards are playable, but some of these, I'm going to show you the ones that I own. These are mine from my deck. You have a water elemental. Some of my cards I bought at a very high price, because what happens is some of them have such power that they raise the power of what can be done. Look at these lives. Oh, y'all know in the games, hearts are lives, right?
What's a life? Hearts?
The hearts in the game are lives. You see the ones without the hearts? These two here, and this one's 7 and number 3. This one is a summoner, and so is this one. So they don't use hearts because there's nothing attacking them. They are the controllers of the monsters, that once you pick your monsters, they put the monsters in play, okay? Now watch what they can do though. That's what I'm digging. This summoner, let me get that down from here. Let me see if I can move that. I'm gonna show you what this summoner can do. This summoner has the power, okay, hold on a second. He can receive all, I love this. This summoner down here, all friendly monsters receive return fire ability at the start of the game. So right from the get-go, it gives them power to return fire, every one of them. Everyone gets an extra shot from the get-go. Wow. This summoner takes energy from them. All enemy magic attacks monsters and lose 1 magic attack. So if your opponent attacks them with magic, it loses that attack. If they have opponents on the platform that have magic, it'll lose that attack. They'll lose 1 attack point. Just because your summoner says so. Now, I add these with sometimes I pick out some of these to work with some of the free cards. Thank you. Got it. My baby girl is feeding me. Gotta say thank y'all. And I love it. The ones with the great, you see a lot of life. You see this saw right here? That means it strikes 4. When it hits once, it strikes 4 times. So if this card strikes something that has only 2 lives, it's gone in 1 strike. Y'all getting it?
Nice.
1 strike at a time hits it 4 times. 1 strike hits it 3 times. This is magic. It has this one attacks with magic. This is 1. These are called melee. Melee is striking ability. You want stuff that have heavy melee and a lot of lives. And preferably some shields. Y'all see these little shields? Yeah. We try to have the shields because they'll take hits and the shields will get the hits first before the lives will. So right now, this one can take about 12 hits. This Torillo the Frozen, he can take up to 12 hits before he goes down. Let me see. This one can take up to 7. And this one by itself got 9 hits coming at it. It reduces damage it says reduce damage from melee and ranged attacks. So even if it gets hit, it's not gonna take on a full hit and it might even miss. All right, let's get it popping. Would you all like to see a game?
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm not gonna start a game. What I'll do is show you how I can. But I'll let you see one of my games, preferably the ones that I want. Can't be showing.
Yes, and that's the great thing about it, because this game is on the blockchain. Each game is on the blockchain, so you can pull it right back up.
All right, now y'all keeping up, right? Because y'all gonna help me win this game, right?
What had happened was,
don't even go in. That's wrong, Mr. Thomas, wrong. So I'm gonna show you how the game gets started, but I am gonna forfeit the game. So let's see, and I'm not gonna do it with my points. I'm gonna do it with the practice. Okay, when you're ready to play the game, you hit fight, and it finds you an opponent.
Miss Ruby, we should do this live.
We are doing this live.
No, I'm coming in the front. We're gonna do it live.
Thank you.
You get to pick your cards.
All right. So at this time, you have to set up your game. What they're showing me is my enemy. This is the person that I'm playing. It tells you their last few games. It gives you an idea of the cards that they played. So you kind of get an idea of the regulars they use. That way you'll know how to attack. Now, something I'm recognizing is they utilize this young lady right here. That summoner is pretty solid. I have 29 points to get up in cards and elements. I got all of these elements available. So I'm going to create.
Cool. Really cool.
I'm going to create the team.
Yeah. And you're on a time limit. So
yes, I am. It's on a time. Thank you. It's on a time limit, and I got to be able to see everything. So I got to move us out of the way. All right, here we go. Last time, Mother Kayla. They use Mother Kayla often. So I'm going to try to fight fire with fire. I've seen them use the Divine Healer. This one says, okay, restores a portion of the monsters in the first position's health each round. She's not going in the front. I'm going to pull her back a little something. But I need somebody to hit hard because we need a tank in the front, right? Someone with a lot of life and a lot of melee. Let's get them going. Okay, who's a hard hitter that can hit a lot of times? Hard hitter. Elven Defender, we'll work him out. We'll put him out front. He's got at least 11 hits. 11 hits.
What about the Golem? That would be a good front.
The Golem?
Golem would be good in the front of the tank.
This one's a shield. Now, I like this. I like this one for it. So let me grab this one. Let's get the Golem. Now the Golem has, maybe the Golem needs to go first. Hold up. Let's put Golem in and see if we can move him.
Slide him up. Press and hold on it.
All right, got him. He's first. So Golem's first. I got how many left, y'all? 7, right? So,
exactly.
Okay, let me see. we want to make sure, remember that timing is going down. All right.
You want to put a healer in the back if you have one.
I should have went for him first. Let me take one out. Elvin Defender. I'm going to take out Elvin Defender. Come on, my time is almost up. And I'm going to put, where's he at? Put him in. Other shield bearer. There we
Put
go.
him,
How many I got? 7? I got to go for some.
Slide him up if you need to.
Yep.
Hold on a second. I said I want to do the Elvin Defender, but I got 7. So let's see if we can get a Centaur in there. And one more 3.
You got 3 more left.
All right, let me see. I'll play with him. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I take him out. Too many.
Hit the elf at the bottom.
I know, I gotta take his work out.
Like the TikTok.
Darn it. Can I grab? I need 3, right? All right, let me get the elf. See if they'll let me. Okay, battle. If I don't win any longer, somebody is writing on the screen. See, they played them. Y'all see that? They played
You
them.
on top or the bottom? Where are you?
I'm on the top. I'm just really. Let's hit Rumble, see how it works. Oh, come on, dude. You took the Elvin Defender.
You got the Elvin Defender ready?
That was me, Miss Rue. I accidentally wrote on the screen.
Put him up front. I'll shoot him down.
The Golem holding his own.
Yeah, because he gets 3 times every time he hits. Oh, they going. They're trying to get dude down. Oh, no, you didn't. Come on. That's right. They are not playing. They want him out of here. By the way, I'm using my food on purpose here. I'm showing y'all I'm not moving. I'm not moving. I'm not doing this. This is the block thing. All we did was edit and let the game play.
Well, you gotta get in there.
Hey. Oh, come on.
Who's knocking out your players up there?
Whoever that is.
I get lucky here.
I need more life.
The Elvin Defender's doing her thing.
Oh, come on. Yep, she about to get beat up.
About to toast that.
No, they about to toast her. So why am I not mad?
Because you was in practice mode.
Exactly.
You ain't lose no coin or
That was
nothing.
the bottom row. Oh,
So just do get that you don't lose your coin. So anybody here seen Ready Player One?
Yeah, I like that.
It's a really cool movie. And in the game, if you lose, you lose all your stuff. Everything that you built up is gone. That's not like this game. This is the one of the times that I really get to enjoy just building on my skill set and strategy. And when I win, I get paid. But if I don't, I just don't. Now, the other thing is I'm always getting paid. As long as this platform is growing and I have its coin, I'm always winning in value. My coins that I'm holding from this game are constantly going up. I mean, who doesn't want to win all the time? Even when you lose.
I do.
So this is the one place I've noticed that the deck is not stacked against you. No matter what you do, you can do great things. And why would I want kids to see this? Because money's boring, especially when your mom and dad buy everything. But when your points add up to you getting a new bike or not having to ask for Christmas presents because you can buy them presents, it changes.
It's
the
like to
game.
play battle games.
They really do. And a lot of them like to play strategy games like Pokemon. This is awesome because there's a major company that's coming to, they're actually coming to create a tournament of this game in the real world. So you want to start getting your head on now, because guess what? Let's take a look at the leaderboard and top battles and what kind of money was won. Let's go to, this is the top champion league. Dark crystals are the money on this platform. That's the one I had to buy to get the coins, remember, to buy my cards.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look and see how much dark crystals are worth. Let's do it. So right now, this is how I got my dark crystals. I had to transfer them in. As you can see, I use my wallet. I have several coins here I can make the purchase with. But let's take a look at the value of the coins themselves. So Ms. Chocolate was talking about something called an airdrop. This is a platform that once you buy your summoner's book, you get free coins. See, it says claim, right? This is the SPS coin, the Splinter Shard coin that we showed you in the beginning. This is the
Do you get portions of them?
Oh, you get the whole, you get four, I'm getting 4.2373 of them. So I got 4 whole coins just now. In actuality, I have currently that staked and unstaked 145, but that number's about to go up by 4. Give it a sec. There you go. It adds up the little pieces. But this is from my total airdrop points. All of this tells me what percentage, because I have some coin on here. Dark crystals are still here. Collection power. This is how much I've earned from my collection, the power of my collection. I told you power is really important here. Energy is very important. And when you purchase that coin, now I want y'all to see this. This is all free, by the way, just to let y'all know.
Mm-hmm.
Free coin. Oh, by the way, because I'm staking, look, I can claim this coin already. So I can claim this like right now if I want, but I'm gonna let it build up a little. On the coin I have staked here, 123, I'm earning 72% APR right now, a portion of that every day. So when I feel like it's up enough, I can put it in my active balance. So the more I have here, there's also a new airdrop that's about to come. It says next airdrop is in how long, y'all? 15 hours and 40 minutes. So the next time I get another drop like this to claim is in that long. I'll see you tomorrow. And
So
how much is the coin? This is the value of free coin I've gotten off of this, having this for about, how long I've been on, a month?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that wasn't even playing.
It's
Yes.
150 coins and it equals $92.
Yes. When we talk about free money, we're not joking. We're not, it's not a joke. It's not a ploy. We don't tell you this to give you hype or what have you. And if you want to really use the, you want to build, you can buy more of the coin on the market. We like to see the price go up. We like to see being able to stake and get free coin for the coin we're holding. Got it? And as the game gets played more and more and more, the value of each coin goes up like Bitcoin.
So I want to ask you a question.
And I got free coins. Yes,
So
I
when
got
you
free
signed
coins.
up, when you signed up for this game, you signed up with your MetaMask?
The beautiful part is I didn't have to. I want you to notice something. I don't have any wallets at the top.
I noticed that.
This is not connected consistently to my wallet. They have a wallet that's here, the platform, and you have private keys to it. Go to my name, profile, affiliate information, and we can refer people and give them their ID. Give them a
So
number.
you did it with a password.
No, I use the wallet. Let me show you. So
No,
first
because
thing
I
you
was
have
on
to
the
do-
sign up page and it was like MetaMask or you want to make a password.
Right. So you can do it that way. You can sign up. Now, my thing about the sign up page, be careful. You're not linking it to, you don't want to link it to a wallet directly. I personally don't like linking my wallets to platforms if I don't have to. I love it when we can use the QR code and just scan it and it links it that way to that one wallet. I don't want my computer or my tech or one of my one of my devices linked to a platform. It's just safety. So I'm really excited because when you want your keys, you can actually get them. So here's the market. You can purchase cards. Now I have some coin, dark crystal there that can be used to make purchases, correct? So let's take a look at how we do that. Ooh, there's a card auction, monster market, peak monsters, shows you different kinds of monsters you can buy. When you want to buy them, we suggest that you stay away from the alpha and the beta because it seems like the much earlier day cards get dropped from tournaments, okay? So those alpha and beta were great, but the game has gone on for a little while now. And so those are kind of remnants. You can buy some of those just to hold on to them. They may end up having some that are burned. And this is the beautiful part. When cards are burned, you get compensated in the game. Now, look at this beautiful. Look at this beauty, y'all. See little Prince Julian? Notice Prince Julian don't have any hearts. He's a summoner. Look at Prince Julian telling people what to do. His old evil eye. Here we go. And there's different levels. Okay, see, here's levels. Okay. They go up to level. This is the max level. I guess it's 11. And it'll show you all the cards from the max level. I guess Julian is one of them. So you'll see the results change too. When it's like the max level, you want to pick out the price. You want it from the highest to the lowest, or you want the lowest to the highest. Give me 1 second. Let it refresh. Okay, I see. Let me go back the other way. I see what he means, because, okay, these are max level at the lowest price. So if I decided to buy some of the max level cards, remember, you can only play against people who have at the same level. You can't have your high level cards play lower levels. So when you're battling with someone and you're in level 4, 5, 6, or 11, or what have you, you have to be matched with that level, okay? As you're moving through, as your game progresses, it's gonna pull you up in rank to the next level. It's gonna keep pulling you up in rank to the next level. And you'll be able to play everything going backwards, your levels, okay? Till you get to the next one. But you can buy cards from any level. Why would I buy cards from the upper ranks?
Just to win.
What if you weren't on that level?
Oh, holding it just in case the value go up.
How about you can rent the cards?
You could do what?
You can rent them to people who can and need. They may not be able to buy a $1,200 card, a $100 card, and they will pay rent for using the card to win money on higher levels. Y'all see this? Remember the largest cards? King Julian is pretty expensive. But look, these cards are worth thousands.
My back, but you been you.
My back,
I love it.
Excuse me.
Sorry, Cheryl, I muted you accidentally. It's okay. So there's a lot of activities that can go on here, and just focus on that which is you. I like to focus on my favorite element, which is water. But you want to learn about the others, because believe me, they're going to fight you with other elements. If you come with water all the time, remember how someone saw, they can see all of my games too, all of my preferences, which is kind of why I like to diversify. They can never see which one I'm going to pick. You can't just guess what I'm going to pick, because I might play with water today. I might play with, any one of these. I'll just say, hey, I'm going to try something new to learn something different. But I play with a mix of the sample cards. See, this is promo cards. It's a promo deck, reward deck, untamed deck. There's a new deck coming, and there's a limited airdrop of them, and you have to have SPS in your account in order to qualify for being able to purchase them. They can't be purchased any other way. The brand new ones, you have to have the SPS in your account to be able to purchase it, and that's Game Coin. So you can either put some on there or just keep building up your now keep in mind, I have my any coins that you stake are staked for a year. So you'll just keep receiving coin on that stake. And you just take that out and keep claiming the coin, claiming the coin, claiming the coin. All right. So I'm going to ask someone to help me build the deck. We're not going up that far. Let me take y'all, let y'all see how many coins I got. I have 24,549 coins. And I want to buy 2 more coins today. Some good ones. Now, how I would know the number of coins I need for that. Let's take it. Let's take a click. It's called the Feral Spirit. Okay. Y'all see this?
Yep.
Okay, I don't know who did that. We got to try to get that out of there. All right, let me see if I can get some info.
Somebody got the annotation on.
I know. It's okay. We're all still figuring it out. All right. So this little lovely, that's quite a bit. But do you realize these are the levels that changes the price? Level 4. If you organize the levels, you can have it go from up to the top to the bottom. So the level, top price, it usually changes the price. So it starts at 11.25. Watch. DEC, I need 11.25 of DEC. I don't even know what this is, but I'm going to click buy. And once I do, look at how many coins it needs.
1,051.884.
Yeah, DEC will come off of this. Okay, I'm not going to buy it because I have no clue what it is. But I do know that's a level 1. That's at level 1 for this coin. For this card, okay? Myself, I have a few cards at level 1. Spirit Bear, one of my coaches, and I were building my deck. Now, mind you, do I want this? Look at the, is a common coin, Life Monster. What deck is it from? What decks is it from? Y'all see where the arrow is? It's an alpha beta. Am I gonna buy that card?
Nope.
No.
Why? What happens when I want to do a tournament?
Don't get dropped.
I can't use it. They will not be allowed. So I'll have cards in my deck I cannot use. That's no bueno. So we're gonna go and show you. I have some cards, and we'll go back to the cards, get back to the market. Look at King Julian, his self. Hold on one second. I want to take a look at circulation. Come on, give me a second. Oh, all right. These are circulation. Apparently, these are being moved around the board. When you want to buy you want to buy a card that has high value and is being constantly reused, these are the cards. Okay. This is building strategy. It's like building a backstory for strategy so that you can figure out who's doing what in the game. Look at that llama, y'all. Y'all see that llama? I can't help it. It was just too cute. Sacred Llama Mage. A friendly monster receives the last stand ability at the start of the battle. This summoner, it's a summoner, and it has hearts. This summoner will cleanse all debuffs from the friendly monster in the first position each round. What? I'm guessing you can fight the card and you can actually, oh, it's +2 hearts. That's what it is. All friendly monsters have +2 health. They're gonna add their own team, give their own team 2 extra lives. Who wants the monster? Who wants the llama, y'all? The llama worth it?
I think it is. Well, it has an ability of 7. It has healing abilities. And what else?
No, this is the number that we have to get up to. So when we hold on to it, that's how much it's going to use up of our
mana,
of our energy, our mana. And these are all the things that it provides its team as a summoner.
That's worth it.
And look at how much the level 1 is.
I can't see that.
Level 1 is $448 for that card.
That's worth it.
Powerful or what, y'all? Can you win some games with
yeah.
something that keeps you with energy and cleans you up? All right.
Cleans you up. I like that. Yeah.
All right. So we're going to go back to the battles. And I'll let you see the one I won. Anytime you want to see your battles, it's always good to see them. Even when you lose, you can see what was played and practiced. I missed my Cerberus. But he didn't miss. I'm at the top, y'all. Yeah.
Okay.
Work them out, y'all. Okay, so that was the game I won, and I put it on them. The idea is that the whole point of it is to have fun. You know, we can.
Sound like you showing off there.
Yes, because you saw how much I got my butt beat for it. I had to play until I finally put together the right team. And this is the wonderful thing. You will see what the right team looks like, and you get to know the cards a little better. People think that this is a waste of time. Not in a multi-trillion-dollar industry where you earn money for winning. It's worth it because winning means that you're going to be earning assets that change and grow in value. You have people who are serious about this game that are raising the price of these coins as we go along. There's no losing, my loves. When have we ever been in that position? Someone said today that, you know, we're going to win. And then they had to check themselves. What are you talking about? We're already winning.
That's right.
It's already here. All right, so let me come out of here. And thank you for letting me share.
Very welcome. Thank you for sharing.
That was nice.
Yes, it was exciting.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Any other questions? We hear you, brother.
No, I was saying that's a pretty dope game. I definitely be getting into that one.
So can I share a little something that I gotten from this when I really first started learning it? When Spirit Bear first taught me how to play, it had reminded me of all those like, so not really soldier shows, but then again, yeah, that too. Like when we watch Robin Hood or one of those forest fighting old timey movie challenges, like when they were going to battle and King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, and how they would set up field fights. They would have battering rams and archers and all kinds of catapults. He was like, okay, so you need a tank. I was like, I need a tank. You got tanks in this game? He said, no, you need tank type of power. I was like, oh, okay, he explained it to me. He's like, up front, you need a tank, something with a big shield, something that can hit hard and kind of do a lot of damage. I was like, oh, okay.
A lot of damage and protection.
Exactly, at the same time, but can last a long time. You know what I'm saying? So when he explained it and he kind of connected it to the card, I was like, oh, I'm looking for heart thingies. And you know, that's what I was saying, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, at the heart thingies. And then you want the little saw thingy, a lot of that. This is my language, guys. This is how I think. But it started helping me to find out which cards I wanted and what would really benefit the battle. So then he would tell me, you want some, after you put it in front, you want the ones that give you range and the other ones that can avoid. Did y'all notice that every time that little fire thing kept striking my my eagle, y'all saw what happened? It kept missing, kept hitting miss. That's because it's grounded and the eagle has the ability to avoid melee, but it has strike power. So he could hit it, but it couldn't catch him. It just developed. I didn't know this coming out the gate. I learned that. So I was like, oh, okay, that one gets missed often. Let's put that one up there. You know? So I don't know who I'm fighting. I don't really know the person short of when I look at their practice from the past. And I get to make decisions. We're setting it up like a chess game. And that's what I really love, because it's more like chess than anything. It's a strategy game. Teaching our kids strategy right now, priceless, especially when finance is connected. It also opens up your mind directly. So I'm looking forward to having conversations with those who, and seeing some of these evolved conversations with those who play the game, because you're gonna be like, I can't believe we can apply this to life. So you mean to tell me that NFTs can actually be this for finance, and you could do, I'm trying to tell you, some things have come to the surface.
Right.
Well, I can hear people say new things that are presented to me, because now I can identify them. Yeah. And thank you. I mean, I had to share that. I was like, I don't play chess, but I know I can start now. I'm gonna start trying because I like that. I enjoy this. Strategy.
Yes, indeed. Yes, another way, or another game that you could utilize strategy.
Yep. All right. So my love.
Okay, so I'm going to put a referral link in the chat for anybody who would like to start playing.
Get started today. You should set up your account first. You want to get them set up. Take your time. If you need any help, we are all here. That's Miss Chocolate's referral link. And when you get started, you'll get one too. Everyone needs to be in this game playing together, because we have a lot of fun. And guess what? You could challenge your friends, y'all. I got a couple of owl battles in there, y'all.
You got a couple of what battles?
Owl battles.
Okay. Well, whenever you're ready, let me know. I take crypto in payment.
So, yes, so do I. Now, I might have to ask, Miss Chocolate, what do we have to look forward to on the day of our gaming event? Hello, lovey. There she go. There she go.
No.
Hey.
She was excited when the game was up, though. I'm excited about it because we're having live gameplay. So that means that you can come on the platform and you can play and not only earn crypto in the game, but we're also gonna have some cool prizes.
You know, while we're real,
yeah.
Let me ask, y'all guys want to see the flyer that y'all guys are gonna use for the game?
Yes,
Yes, please.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Let's see, this is, well, let me see if I can find it. I'm working, no, that's for the other one.
Hello, lovey. All
Doom,
right.
doom, 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 doom.
So we look forward to you all will be able to find this on the website itself, along with the invitation.
This is the gameplay.
Nice.
This is the sign up. This is the flyer. And these are the rules that you have to subscribe to.
All right. Okay, that's right. Come on now. Come on, somebody.
All right, that's
Look
what
at
you got.
this.
So you are good to go. I'll be dropping this tonight after I proofread the spelling and make sure everything is correct.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
I know, thank you, because I have on my list to do stuff, I've got make a flyer to put in the store about the game. So this
We
is
got you.
This is right
You
on
can
time.
actually take
Yes,
this and
go ahead and
enlarge
print it.
this if you need to.
Now,
I can what
we
now?
have-
You can actually take it, it's set for 18 by 24, so you can actually enlarge it for a poster for the store.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, beautiful.
So you won't lose any of the DPI.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, thanks, bruh.
So I am putting up for them work. Okay, please do me a favor. If you're inviting people to the event on the 16th, have them put your name in the response chat when they do the application, when they do their form. We need to know who their referral is. You know why? The top referrer the day of is going to win a P2G, the new Pennies to Go P2G sweatshirt.
Oh, cool.
So we have the top referrer where win the P2G sweatshirt. We also still have the P2G, or I should say Bitcoin Works contest going right now. If you would like to win cryptocurrency for showing and proving that Bitcoin works, just go to the website and grab our email and say, type in Bitcoin, hashtag Bitcoin Works, and we'll enter you into the contest. $100 is the pot for 2 people who win that by the day of the event, the 16th of October. All right, let's do it. Guys, this has been an amazing event. I want to thank you so much for having us all here and teaching and taking your time with us. Miss Chocolate Gold.
Awesome job.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Oh, she is adorable.
And Brother Dawood in the house.
Yeah.
Love it. So, here you go, brother.
Yeah, say money.
All right. So we're gonna
yeah.
Isan, are you there?
Yes.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
We should go to the store and grab some.
Did you have fun? Did you like the game? Or tell me how you like it.
Yep. Seems like a fun game.
Cool. Do you have it loaded yet? Have you ever played it?
No.
Okay. Is mom close by?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So one of the rules of the game is that parents have to be present. They have to get permission. How old are you?
12.
Awesome. Perfect age. You're gonna have a ball. Do you have any friends that like to play Pokemon games and stuff like that?
32.
Online games.
Tall. Like a 32 or 34.
Well, don't worry, because you're gonna get to make some really cool new friends here. I guarantee you. So we are getting our cousins, nieces, nephews, and all of them all involved in the game. So you guys are getting a great game to play.
Because he's 12 and he sat in on tonight's show.
Yes.
We're gonna drop it to 12 so he can participate.
Well, no, he can, because the participation age was dropped to 7.
Oh, was it? Okay.
It was dropped to 7 because I was made aware that 7-year-olds also play Pokemon games. And they play Roblox. So since they're 7, when they get started, they can play the game. So we are allowed
age 70 to 21, you're allowed to play.
7 to 21. I don't know about 70.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
You are definitely of age. I want you and your mom to reach out to one of us. We have a link in the chat, but more than likely, if you would like to, I want you to connect with Miss Chocolate so she can help you set up your game, okay?
Okay.
And Mom. How you doing, sweetheart? I want you to register yourself as well. You and your son register together. It is a fun family game. It really is. I want y'all to have fun with crypto and all this cool stuff we're learning here. And wouldn't it be great if he could cover college?
Would it be great for us to go to college?
Oh.
Mom, I got you. Wouldn't it be great if your son could cover college just playing video games?
Yeah, it would be.
Be like, baby, go and play your game. So we're looking forward to everyone joining us. We're gonna have a great event on the 16th. We'll make sure we get you the link, but we have the referral link here for the game, and you even get rewarded when you utilize the system more so, okay? We are going to be sponsoring 5 young people who show an interest in playing the game and coming to learn this. So my company is sponsoring 5 youths to create what's called a guild of growth. And that means that we're going to sponsor their deck. We're going to pay for their deck so they can play and get paid at higher levels as they win. So I'm excited. Yes. What he learns, he can also teach to his friends and his brothers and sisters and cousins. Awesome. Kisan, thank you so much for hanging out. I know this was a lot of information. I don't know how Mom got you here, but I think it's a blessing.
Yes, thank you for coming.
Yes. I'm glad you have fun.
I did have a lot of fun.
Did you see any of the ones that you want to get? Any of those cards that you want to get?
No.
You know, really strong ones, like the flying ones, or the ones that had flames or something. I know there's really good.
That one because it looked pretty cool and it was had a lot of strength.
Right.
He's a fire lord. My team. All right. Come on.
See, you already got a teammate here, Mr. Thomas. So definitely, if this is something that you would like to do, we want you to stay connected. This is something we do every Thursday, and we have a special game happening on it's not this coming Saturday, but the next Saturday. And you and mom can sign up. They're free tickets online. If you go to our website and just sign up for the event so you guys can come in when it's game time, okay?
Okay.
And you'll have your own deck by then. We're gonna help make sure you got your own games.
Oh, cool.
That way you could challenge by then.
All right.
All right, sounds like a plan. Thank you so much for being with us. Miss Chocolate, did you want to share with Mr. Young Kusan?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
It's okay. Did you want
She's
to share
hyped up.
something with Young Kisan?
Oh, yes. You definitely could come here every Thursday. We'll be here doing the same thing and getting into crypto gaming as well. So you can come here. You can invite whoever you would like. This is a family platform.
Mm-hmm. And it's for the kids. All right, everybody. So we got to get moving. It's getting to be our time. We love you all. I want to say you have a good night from me because I have to go handle the back end. And now we stop and got you. I'll see you soon. Thank you, sis. We love you and appreciate you so much.